everyone. I'm Miss Samantha, your Spiritual Care and Guidance Community Involvement Animator, and we are here today to move our bodies. So today we're going to focus on self-regulation. This can be a big word, self-regulation, but all it means is it's regulating, it's putting things into order. Because sometimes, I don't know about you, but for me, sometimes my life and my thoughts and everything just seems like all over the place. It's all sorts of crazy. So self-regulation is just trying to put things back into order. When our minds and our thoughts and our emotions seem to be bouncing everywhere, sometimes we may want to bring them back together, to bring them back in an orderly fashion. So a lot of the things we're going to learn today are ways to move our body and to control our breath, and so that we can come back to the self-regulated state. So that means we have the power. You have the power. We all have power over our bodies, that we can come and find this moment of peace, of regulation. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with that balloon breath. So if you remember, our hands go on our bellies and we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to breathe out and use our hands to push in our bellies, breathing in and breathing out, breathing in and breathing out. So this simple balloon breath, that big inhale and exhale, and that filling up our diaphragm and our whole body with oxygen, with breath, helps our body just come back down to a regulated and a calm state. So from this, we're just going to go straight into easy pose, which is that posture where you're sitting up straight, our feet are flat on the floor. Sometimes, like me, I had to scoot to the edge of my chair a little bit so my feet could actually be flat. Like, see, if I'm sitting all the way back, my feet are kind of dangling a little bit and I can just put my toes down. So if you need to, you can try to scoot a little bit forward, put your feet flat on the floor, and you're resting your hands right now just on your knees. And pay attention to your shoulders. Do they seem like really stressed and scrunched up? If so, we're going to roll them back. We're actually going to start with shoulder circles. So this is a way that if we feel this tenseness building up in our body, we can put our shoulders up to our ears and then roll them back up behind us. So shoulders up, and as we exhale, roll them back. So together, breathing in and out. One more. Yeah. So sometimes it feels good to just roll those shoulders. It helps remove some of that tension built in our neck and our shoulders that we hold it there a lot of times. Now we're going to go straight into mountain pose. So we're going to strong mountains, and we're going to put one foot down and another foot down, and we're going to feel the strength in our legs and in our whole body as we stand up. And you can stand up next to your chair or behind your chair, whatever's comfortable for you. And while we do this pose of mountain pose, so our feet are flat on the ground, we really feel the strength in our legs, like we're like a mountain, we're strong and we're steady. And this is a way to remind ourselves, standing in this pose helps remind our body that we have that power to stand strong and to stand tall and to stand proud. And from this mountain pose, we're going to go into dog pose, so downward dog. So you can be behind your chair if you want. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in and stand up tall. And we're going to breathe out and we're going to just fold forward. And we're going to back our feet back if we need to have the space. And if you want, you can back up all the way and stretch out your arms. And just take a moment, try to pay attention and make sure you're making a full corner, like the corner of a paper, with your legs and your spine are 90 degrees. And if you want, you can bend your legs and you can wag your tail like a little dog. Boop, boop, boop. And when we're in this pose, it gives us the strength in our legs, and it helps us remember that we have that strength inside us. And from here, we're going to stand up tall, and we're going to go into tree pose. So now you stand next to your chair on one side, and whichever leg is on the outside. Okay, so leg that's closest to your chair you're sturdy and you're next to your chair. The leg that's further away, we're going to move and we're going to balance ourselves. So you can kickstand your foot against your ankle, or if you want more of a challenge, you can bring that foot and rest it against your calf muscle. Or if you really want a challenge, you can try to bring it all the way up to your thigh. But just make sure you don't bend, you don't want it here and push your knee. It can cause some ouchies on our knees. So right here, or all the way up here, okay? And whatever's comfortable, for now, if you want the challenge, let go of the chair next to you. And if you want, you can put your hands in front of you. And if you fall out of balance like me, that's okay. Just come back to wherever's comfortable. And if you're ready, you can lift your hands up into the air. And if you want, you can close your eyes and just try to stay in this pose. You're bringing your attention to your body. You're regulating yourself. You're bringing it all into order right here, right now. And when you're ready, you can exhale. Put your hands and your feet back down. And now we go to the other side. So stand on the other side of your chair, and then the foot that's closest to your chair, it's our root of our tree. And then the other further leg, we're going to kickstand the ankle against our foot against the ankle, or move it to the calf, or all the way up to our thigh. So whatever's comfortable, and then you can put your hands in front of your heart, or you can move it up, up, up into the air. And we're steady as a tree. And as we're ready, we're just gonna close our eyes if we feel comfortable. When you're ready, you can come back down to mountain pose. Remember, feeling that strength beneath our feet. And then we're gonna come back into our chair. And we're gonna go into seated twist. So, seated twist is we take our right hand and we put it on our left knee. And then we take our left hand and we're gonna reach behind us. And we're gonna look behind. So turn and look behind you. Breathe in and make yourself nice and tall. Exhale, curve a little bit more. Breathe in tall. Exhale, twist more. When you're ready, breathe in and come back to center. And now we're gonna do the other side. So left hand up to our right knee, right hand up, goes behind us, and we turn and twist. Breathe in as we want to be tall. Breathe out as we twist. Breathe in and breathe out. One more, breathing in and breathing out. And then come back forward. And now we're going to make our spine into a rainbow. So remember rainbow breath. We put our hands on our knees and our feet are flat, and we're going to breathe in. And we're going to arch ourselves forward, curving our spine. And we're going to exhale. We're going to curve our spine the other way. Really feel it in your shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, come back to center. And we're gonna finish with our all good things. So, sitting nice and straight and tall, we're gonna put our hands up, and we're gonna bring rain down upon our heads, and we're gonna say, all good things rain down on me. All good things grow through me. All good things surround me. So we're going to do it again together. So copy the movements and the words as you feel comfortable. So hands up. All good things rain down on me. All good things grow through me. All good things surround me. And now, from your seated position, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And we're going to go through tense and release. And we're going to go through the parts of our body and we're going to tense them and release them. Starting with our feet. So just crunch in your toes and release. And then your calf muscles, your lower legs, tense those muscles. Maybe try to stand on your tippy toes while seated and release. And your knees, we're going to push them together and release. And then we're going to feel where we're seated, our glutes, and we're going to squish, we're going to tense those muscles and release. And then we're going to go up our spine to our shoulders, and we're going to tense them up and release. And then our upper arms, tense and release. Our fists, we're going to tense and release. Our jaw and our face, we're going to tense and release. And just feel all of your muscles one more time, tensing everything and release. Okay. And I hope you feel a little bit of order come back into your body and back into your mind at this time. Remember, you always have these tools. Whenever you're feeling your emotions are scattered all over the place, or your feelings or your energy, just come back to those regulation. Order yourself with those breaths and some of those movements. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time.